In Don't Starve Together, there's different characters with different specialties and stuff. But there's no money. There's just your hunger meter and your sanity meter and your health. And if your hunger meter runs out, you start losing health really rapidly. And if your sanity goes empty, you start getting attacked by nightmare creatures, which can kill you very fast. So like the character I play has like really insane passive sanity regen, so that's just like a resource I don't have to worry about. But I do have really low health, so it's probably not good to leave me in charge of fighting hostile creatures like spiders and frogs. I can, however, go out there and chop like 100 logs in a day. It's just so wholesome to just go back to camp, drop off 120 logs, have a snack that someone made in the crock pot, and then go back out the next day and do it again. Our social structure just naturally becomes from each according to his ability, to each according to his need. In Phantasy Star Online 2, it's a free-to-play game, but it's not pay-to-win. It's pay for convenience, I guess. It's like easier to train with other players and easier to use the player-run auction house or shop, whatever you want to call it. Player-run economy, where you can buy stuff with Meseta, but you can't buy everything on the player shop. Some stuff you have to actually just grind for. Not everything is commodified. There's like multiple currencies in use in the game, I guess.
Are you ready?
And it's a good system. It's a beautifully implemented virtual economy. It's like proof that things like this are possible. And right now, it seems my job is to entertain the internet from inside this room. Where all I do is stay in here, not taxing the environment too heavily or anything, but instead there's this big circle of the government paying the government, where I get sent welfare checks, but then most of it just gets sucked back up by a landlord. I'm just trying to be a good person, not harm anybody. But instead, these coercive forces keep coming at me. And this is why I dance. Train my body for the great ghost dance, I guess. The reference of Shadowrun lore. That was supposed to already happen in 2013, by the way. I guess we do have people who are turning into orcs.
Are you ready?
I've seen a GoFundMe on Twitter for some transhumanist who wants to turn into an orc. I say good for her. Well, I guess Shadowrun lore in the 80s and 90s didn't accompany mention of a wireless matrix. And that's why I've heard Deckers are really OP in Shadowrun 4th Edition.
Are you ready?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if my parents brag about my accomplishments. I don't think they would. I've had world record in Fazanadu for 10 years, but do I hear them going, oh, my son's a huge gamer, he has a world record speedrun. He's really good at video games. Nope. They spent my entire childhood telling me I play too many video games. And this realm of escapism and enriching my inner world. This thing that I use because, well, they also always criticize me for having bad manners. I guess I have a tendency to like start talking louder and louder as I intro dump and talk about things I care about. But TLDR, my speech patterns aren't exactly what normies expect, so that makes me an outsider, perceived as hostile to them. I've been alive for long enough that it's like hard to tell who proverbially struck first, right? Did I reach out and do it wrong and get punished, or am I actually just a bad person? And history is constantly changing. The context in which I try to socialize is not only constantly changing, but is immediately changed by the vectors I put into it. So, there's always a new measurement to be taken. I think blame is no longer useful. I'm not a fan of punishment in general, and would much rather see rehabilitation. I've heard that even SVN has blame. You know, source repositories, version control for software development. I don't think blame is useful though. Anyway, the point I was building up to. I was in a band, but I like had to make my parents come out to our shows. You know, do they tell their friends, "Oh, my kid's in a band. He's a great musician." I suppose they don't have much to be proud of. I haven't really made much music in about 10 years. No, more like 7 or 8. Oh, break stages are on. Lame.
Show us your dance. Are you ready?
What I'm trying to say is that I'm used to being maligned as a baseline level thing. Like back when I was in high school, esports were not a thing. Well, I mean, like StarCraft Brood War came out, and I guess like I'm sure it was getting big in South Korea, but back then, like Justin TV and no, what was it? What was Classic Games Done Quick streamed on again? Like one of the first streaming video websites. You know, bandwidth was tiny back then. How many people even saw, like, Smash Bros. Melee and MLG? They'd have to find VODs and download them. And, like, video compression back then wasn't very good. Who's gonna spend, like, 5 hours to download 300 megabytes of blocky real video, you know? Yeah, real player codec. know, back when I was in school, the whole stereotypical, like, jocks rule, nerds drool. I played Ikaruga trying to be the best at that. Like, trying to be the best in Canada, because back then I was, like, convinced I was a god gamer. Snapdragon's playthrough of Ikaruga was like my introduction to hardcore gaming. And from there I found Scott Kessler's website, SDKess. I was like, no damage runs of Mega Man and speed runs of other games. And then I learned like, wow, this is so great. Kind of discovered like a format, way to show my gaming prowess. Tried to show it off, tried to say to people, like, this is what I really care about. This is what I want to be good at. And maybe the best I get is like, oh, that's nice. I'm used to being maligned and ignored, and my accomplishments being fake. I accept it as a baseline. This is why I say, validation must come from within. You'll get best results from comparing your past self to your present self. Although perhaps that can turn into a negative attachment if you let it. Especially if you think you were only good in the past. I mean, I haven't gotten much better at DDR, even though I've played it for half a lifetime. But I still like playing it. Can always do better. Yeah, I better go look at chat at stage 10 when I get my next break stage. Yeah, even playing DDR right now, it's like, even if someone is impressed by this, what do you think the people who live above me in this apartment think of me sending all this resonance up the walls? You menace! You destroy my neoliberal false sense of security and peace! And I'll be like, you're welcome. Me doing this thing to entertain Twitch and enrich my cardio has a vector of opposition in the form of NIMBYism. I mean, I got a second pad right here. If someone's gone through the trouble of doxing me and knows where I live, feel free to come over and play beside me. I've always been an attention seeker, and I've always wanted to get famous, but I realized that, like, the way it works now, it would actually be very scary and dangerous. I could be... if I got all my hot takes out there, I could be cancelled so easily. People like me with small audiences on Twitch are scared. Scared of being too polarizing. Scared to chase off the fat frogs just because then it makes viewer count go up. It's not so much that, like, I know the common thing is like, why do you want these people as viewers? For me, it's like, I'd rather try to purify them. I'd rather try to break it down and be like, your fears are a scapegoat, man. You're like a little off target for what the thing you hate is. Where your sense of alienation comes from. Just put that down there on flicker. Got my right arrow flickering too. Break stage time? No, after this.
Ready? Let's step.
See, the thing about DDR is like, to play it at the highest level, I'll try to start playing like this. Look how little my feet are moving. I can just hit this orange circle in the middle. Okay, I'm not gonna hit max health now. But yeah, some people would say like playing DDR optimally isn't playing DDR. It doesn't look like playing DDR. It looks more like dishwasher simulator. Three-quarter turn. It's not that I can't play in the dishwasher style. Well, I mean, I could try, but like as you saw, I don't pull it off too well. It's because I can't feel where the arrows are. Infinite resource gen. Ooh. Oh, you got Diarahan and mana refill. Nice. Yeah, it was Ustream. It was on the... Just want to be rich. Well, I mean, I come from a rich family, and it's... like, the anecdotal statistic that's brought up that, like, beyond 60K a year, your happiness doesn't go up. But, like... I try to live pretty frugally because, like, sure, I have, like, big savings to fall back on, but I don't have any income. Nobody wants me. Struggle with the converting time into money thing. I mean, like, understandably, I hate how undemocratic the workplace is. Places that have bosses always, like... Just being in a position of leadership tends to turn people into toxic assholes. I'm sure even I'd have the capacity for it, if it happened to me. It's funny because, like, you can vote for your city councilor and every other higher political position, but, like, is there democracy in the workplace? No. You sit down, you get yelled at. What the hell is that? What if my feet are sore? Never consider that? Never consider that, like, I'm supposed to be back here tomorrow at, like, the same level of performance? Never consider my own sustainability here? Next time management has a problem with how I work, I'm not changing my habits. If they want to get rid of me, I say good riddance, back to freedom. I didn't have a... I mean, I like my parents, but I still didn't have a great relationship with them for years because of culture on the internet. Being reliant on your parents to live is considered shameful, even though something like that should be considered a strength. Having people you can consistently rely on, that should be a good thing. Whether it's your parents or your friends or the government, having an interlinked support structure should just be nothing but a good thing, right? So I was deeply embarrassed by, being not self-sufficient, whatever that means. But I don't know how to farm or catch wild game. I'm a social animal. And if everybody is doing that, that's just nothing but a regression back to hunter-gatherer style, where everybody's using all of their calories to get more. Which just sounds woefully inefficient, doesn't it? What? I've never gotten very big viewership on Twitch, but that should be considered nothing but my own fault, right? I don't stream consistently. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to even what game I decide to stream. It's all just based on my whim of 10 minutes. I don't even have a little title card that's stream will be live soon. I just immediately start going, as if someone was glued to the announcements channel of my Discord and was gonna tune in as soon as I go live. That doesn't really happen. Well, it happens sometimes, but probably not via Discord. I'm saying that even the way I act on Twitch has never felt consistent with my real personality. It's really different to perform for cyberspace when there's nobody next to me in meat space. Because the reaction I get doesn't seem as immediate, especially when I'm busy playing DDR and can't check chat. I can see it moving out of the corner of my eye. I really lost sight of my personality over the past 7 years or so. I became very antisocial and just it's very cyclical nihilism of no one cares, so don't bother to display. You aren't displaying, so nobody cares. Nobody cares because you're not displaying. If I streamed consistently and talked a lot, I really built a full picture of what my virtues are. I would describe myself as a self-admitted internet addict. I remember being 13 and Battle.net came out. It's wow, I can play StarCraft online with strangers. That's so cool. Even though I had friends that I would play video games with every other day and loved doing so, I also wanted to explore the mysteries of the internet at the same time. Now this is kind of weird because as far as meat space substances goes, my history, I was straight edge until I was 19. But being addicted to the internet is still an addiction. and has all the same elements, all the same negative elements that any addiction would have. So, like, something I think I could do for people is, like, go to AA meetings and be like, hey, I'll have sober fun times with people. I'll just, like, break out a musical instrument or some music and go dance. I can't dance in real life, I just know how to play whack-a-mole with my legs. When I go dance, I just imagine arrows on the floor and play along with patterns that I think are fun. Like, just try to improvise a chart in my head for what I'm listening to. And I would say that's good enough. Like, most lay people, they just say, like, oh, just wiggle your body, like, just do stuff. That's what dancing is. And I guess if you do it a lot, you refine your own style, or I suppose you could learn from a teacher as well. But, like, based on books I've read, music and dance are integral to the history of human evolution. Having playful states is part of human nature, and having the expertise and spare time to create a musical instrument and then play it and have people dance along to it, that's like a signifier of, like, wow, these people are calorically very successful. I should ride with them. And that legacy carries forward in the music of today. Whether you listen to secular music or sacred music, i.e. popular music or academic music. I guess those are, like, the two big traditions of music, at least through a Eurocentric lens. Alright, time for another break stage. Maybe I should get more water. Holy Kage. Kage have come to town. Yeah, like, the thing about being famous is, like, there's no off button for it. I'm used to this, like, alright, I'm in the internet, I'm in the collective unconscious, okay, I've had enough of that, you can just unplug it and walk away, and you're back in meat space. If you're famous, you'll have, like, people messaging you all the time, and if you get famous enough, you'll have people doxing you and just showing up at your door. But, like, it's not like prevalent right now, but there has been an element of loneliness in my mind. So I'm like, I should, instead of, like, asking one person to be my messiah and live with me all the time or something, that's such a humongous burden to put on one person. I should just stream on Twitch, and then I'd just take a crumb of togetherness from 100 people, and they don't even know it's gone, but I get nourished by this big mountain of sand of affection. I was playing Check the Business for 4 years. Ooh. His wife told you? Kage doing the espionage work. Music and cooking. Yeah, that's the other thing. Oh! Wow, right, it's 23:10 in your time zone, Imperial. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that's another thing I'm learning, like, both in Don't Starve Together and in real life. The process of, like, cooking and preparing food is inefficient for one person. Like, to make enough food for me to eat, like, only now, with no leftovers, with, like, taking, like, an entire onion and, like, chopping it up, that's, like, a lot of onion. That's, like, enough food for me to store the leftovers and eat for 2 or 3 days.
Are you ready?
And think about, like, harvesting from a garden. If you could, like, pull out a row of carrots from a garden. That's, like, enough to feed a militia of 10 people. People are literally more efficient in numbers. Like, 10 people have the efficiency of 15, I guess is how I'd describe it. This is why I say I wish I lived in a monastery with 100 Twitch streamers. And instead of copying scripture all day, we worship the Speed Force and just try to get speedrun PBs or rank up in League of Legends or grind Counter-Strike all day so we can go to whatever the LCS is for that game. Just get rich off kids gambling on gun skins or whatever. Yeah, like, the School of Life has a really good video about monasteries. The reason why they were so successful historically is because what modern day people are obsessed with these days is this thing called work-life balance. Because work does take too much from us, let's be real. But in a monastery, work and life are the same thing. Like, manga artists are pretty okay with people calling their thing their life's work. Whether it's like them or their reviewers. Because that's kind of what it becomes. Manga is like the medium of, like, one person can realistically design and implement the thing. There are not many artistic disciplines where that's possible. Like, even in music, I love composing, but I'm terrible at producing. I'm terrible at sound goodizing my work. Making it fit in with the loudness floor or whatever. To me, my synths sound like so cheap. I'm like, oh, someone else could reverse engineer this in 2 minutes. That's what it feels like. Even though, like, realistically, like, my music is so obscure, like, masturbatory, for lack of a better word. Like, I tried very hard to make it not like pop. The kind of music I like is technical stuff, like Protest the Hero, Dream Theater, Animals as Leaders, the Flashbulb, the Aphex Twin, Venetian snares. The kind of stuff that normies would just hate. And that's the kind of music I want to make. Maybe it's not always melodic or even motivic. But even rhythm can be a motif. Just a rhythm can be a melody, if you think of it that way. So that just feeds back into the, like, people don't like my stuff because it's weird. My stuff is not noteworthy. I am ignored for the correct reasons. I can try to become myself as hard as I can, but it still won't look like a framework that people want to see. Oops. Planted my foot wrong there. I hate how that starts with an eighth note. It doesn't follow anything in the music. Oops. Didn't lift my foot off the down arrow enough to hit it. I wish I knew what GDO's Yo Sam was referring to. Meaning he's going to bed? That seems a little odd. I thought GDO worked graveyard. Or maybe it's a rotating schedule. Kind of like what I said about work taking too much from us. Maybe that taking too much part comes from gamers like me who are awake at weird hours and want to get munchies at 3 in the morning. So that means people have to work at those hours. Well, that shouldn't be an issue if automation progresses far enough. If automation is coming and going to make things more efficient, that should mean people don't have to work as much, and that should be nothing but a good thing. We better be careful about how our systems proceed around that. I really recommend everyone read the short story. I don't know the exact name of it, but I think it's just called Mana with 2 N's. It's a transhumanist fable that sort of describes 2 different outcomes for society if, like, automation and AI becomes part of the workforce.
Are you ready? Go toward the full combo.
Oh. Perfect for sneezing. I used to be so bad at trills. Well, I still am, but I guess I can do that one. Learn how to calm down and not panic for trill. Just like try to calmly get my body to obey and do the correct thing. Surrender to the music. Oh, break stage time. Too much of a burden on them to have them be that for you. Oh, jeez, you have to rotate to graveyard? That's savage. That's evil, man. I thought I would like working graveyard, but like the sleep schedule I like is still like 4 a.m. till noon. Like minus 1 hour ideally, actually. Well, the thing about endless mode is that no songs repeat. So the goal is to get through every song. I don't know if it ends or if it'll start repeating. I can't remember what song I had first. I think it was Breakdown. Still, like...
Everybody's waiting for you.
Having to reset your sleep cycle is excruciating.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Breakdown's great. Good old J-Rock. More LGBT military commanders. Someone might have the lore on this. Wasn't Captain Jack live? Gotta lift high enough. Oh, I'm out of water. Better go get more. Oh, I finally got this song. I could write an awesome edit for this. I think the down arrow's starting to die on this bed. Look, I got a miss again. And look at that right arrow flickering while it's under my bed. Ugh. Oh yeah, that lead tenor. Oh yeah, kind of getting right under there. It's not supposed to do that. Ooh, do we need to use background? Not great. There goes the double A or triple A. Look at that, the right arrow's getting hit. Look how much my life bar tanked for one miss. Gotta keep my life bar maxed out just to be ready for Max Unlimited. I wish you didn't have to be used to it, GDO. That's what I mean. It's such a weird schedule to put somebody on. To me, it seems better to have two different people doing that. I really don't understand why we don't already have a structure of, like, instead of one person working 5 8-hour shifts, why not have two people work 4-hour shifts? It still adds up to 8 hours. Is there an overhead cost, like, per head on staff? How does this work? And I guess there's the other problem of, like, I need a job so I can live. I need to get enough money. I have to sell enough of my labor to one person or multiple people. I guess that is, like, a worse problem. Because when someone works, like, 2 or 3 jobs and these jobs don't see eye to eye on, like, scheduling that person. Yeah, I guess when it's like an on-call or, like, rotating schedule situation, that seems a little hectic.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah! It's time for So Deep. on. What? Jeez. Let's get caught up on chat. Extreme JP, nice. Yeah, Extreme US really sucks. It took forever to unlock all the missions. Jeez. I never don't get 8 hours of sleep. Okay, I'm gonna fill up my water again and we'll get back down this mode. Well, I guess it balances out. But I got tired of doing that after university, I think. Having to pull lots of all-nighters studying for finals or completing projects. Go from full health to 60% for a single almost.
Are you ready?
Yep, your health bar carries over. Without love, where would I be right now? Definitely on the street. For the blinding eternities of social exile.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I don't know how to switch feet. Or a left-right jump.
Are you ready? Let's step.
Oh, I love this song.
Late at night when you're all alone, hard to say, pick up the phone, don't leave it on to someone else. You wanna keep it lovable for yourself. You feel deep inside, this kind of love is so hard to find. You gotta keep it up for yourself, don't wanna share it with somebody else. No one knows what goes on when we are all alone. I know what I feel, it's all so real. We are secret lovers, hope no one discovers. See everything secret hide away just around the way. It feels so good to me 'cause no one ever see us. What we have to a secret rendezvous. Sneaking with my baby, we can dance and maybe roll away the key. It's a fantasy, only you and me. No one discovers that we're undercover lovers.
Oh, it's a jump.
A secret rendezvous.
Are you ready? Here we
Know what
go.
you wanna do, get into the groove. Well, you just got to move, and soon you'll know just what you really gotta do. So take it easy now, I can show you how. Just feel the beat inside, the rhythm take hold and do it right. Can't give up, can't give in when things are looking like your world is tumbling down. You make the cut, play to win, and it's guaranteed.
How they get a grade? What? What? I don't need this break.
Everybody's waiting for you.
See, chat's been quiet because I've been quiet. I long for chat engagement, but I know how I work. Well, okay. When I'm in someone else's stream, it usually turns into a wall of me chatting. But I get that the impulse of most people is to be quiet and to only respond to things rather than initiate. I am one of the few camel breakers who will disturb silence and talk about something. Right. I never quite finished my one thought about, like, maybe this is, like, rather touristy and, like, exoticist of me, but, like, I think something I could do would be, like, go to AA meetings and be like, hey, I was straight edge till I was 19, and now I'm also leaving substances behind, so I can help be a sober do stuff buddy for people. And yet, I'm an internet addict because of my fixation on transhumanism, I guess. If a good goal is to be free of hierarchies, then breaking free of our own physical body is just one dimension we can overcome. And I guess the old internet habit of, like, everyone here is default assumed to be male. GIRL, guy in real life. Even though there must have been, like, women who are engineers working in DARPA who built the original internet. Anybody can use the internet, so it just seems like a really bizarre restriction in retrospect. It's just like, oh, only guys are nerdy enough to know how to work the internet / are socially inept enough to prefer a fake cyber interaction over something life-affirming in meat space. So yeah, maybe it is hypocritical for me to try to reach out in that way. Try to do something that I think is helpful, but maybe that's considered tone deaf? There was, like, a different follow-up point to this, though.
Are you ready? What's the food combo?
Right, like, so I may be an internet addict, but how do you help addicts recover? Cold turkey is not always the strat. I'm trying to come from a place of, like, admitting I'm internet addicted. Like, but because I've been into it for over half a lifetime, I know what good aspects there are of it. And I'm working on developing very clear sight into when it becomes a bad thing. Like, I want to reach out to other people who are addicted and just, like, talk about the phenomenon. But instead, if you look at a place that's too big, like Twitter, like, I saw this guy come out and, like, have a revelation and be like, oh shit, I'm a bad person, and I need to apologize for it. And instead, it's just a mountain of people dogpiling him and, like, further canceling him. I'm just thinking, like, think about other people in the same boat who go from being problematic to waking up, and then they see this kind of outcome. Do you think they'll be socially incentivized to try to improve themselves? No, they'll just go further into hiding. And then it just becomes more dark, more insidious, more unapproachable, less compassion available for those who wish to redeem themselves. Like, it's relatable. It's too relatable. Wasn't there a subreddit called People Fucking Dying that's like just footage of grievous injuries? Like, shock factor seems to be a part of the old internet. I guess it's still around nowadays, but I don't like see it very often. Maybe that's because I'm not in like very secretive places anymore. But there is this kind of messed up like badge of honor aspect of the internet of like, yeah, I saw really messed up stuff when I was a teenager. Now I can handle anything. It's like, yeah, sure, that might be true on one level, but at the same time, it's like, is that really necessary? Not everybody can handle that as well as you do. It goes for me too, right? It was called the Unholy Trinity when I was a teen. We'll just call it the Olympics. I guess for those who are truly curious, you can like come to my Discord server and ask about it, I guess. So what I'm trying to say is like, some of us are like exposed to really bizarre or problematic things on the internet. We don't really have moderation in the form of like, except for how our peers react to it, I guess. And when you have someone like me who's socially rejected because I'm a gamer and like say like weird robotic things or ask questions that seem to have obvious answers to normies. Or maybe they don't have answers and they're just not questions you're supposed to ask. But because I don't hear people ask them, I do want to ask them because I don't know what the answers are. I'm always curious for lore. I'm in this lofty privilege bubble of evil, and there are a lot of things that I don't seem to understand. And even if I find myself in the same position as Prince Siddhartha, I'm sick of this empty world and wish to renounce it and try to help others in some way, I will still be regarded in a distrustful way because I'm tall and pale-skinned and grow body hair. I resemble all of the institutions that hurt people. And I suppose that merely by continuing to exist, I'm perpetuating them. The proactive role of heroes and video game protagonists appeals to me, but the aesthetics of villains always appeal to me more. As I'm being misunderstood, I guess. There we go. I keep losing viewers because I keep showing my power level. Like, come on, guys. I know that in order to have the most obvious appeal, I have to look like a centrist. But I'm not into that anymore. We haven't had Next Unlimited yet.
Are you ready? Let's step.
Okay, an easy song. I always like the song, but the remixes of it are even better.
Are you ready? Let's step.
Look at that score, that's a lot of 8s. What? I guess I was still holding it down.
Are you ready? Here we go.
good. What? Fill it and watching the arrows. Yeah, I know my audio's off sync a little bit.
Are you ready? Let's
Oh
step,
yeah,
step.
sure. I got great. That's still a good run. That was like 5 greats or something.
Are you ready?
Ooh, burning heat.
Full combo.
This will be a good challenge. Really. Yikes. I don't think I'll be able to fill this by the end of the song. Good enough.
Are you ready?
Okay. Just as long as I don't get hit by that max unlimited. .622 combo is pretty good. I kind of expect to patch it at any moment, so I'm not that attached to my combo. Like if I was playing in the arcade, I'd never get a miss, pretty much. Playing without the bar is much harder. Okay, full health. Full health.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Step.
Oh. Ankle's getting tight. This was the first 9 I ever triple A.
Are you ready?
Oh, this is easy. Check out that foot switch on the jump. Oops. Oh, those are nice. What? Come on, down arrow. Don't do me like that. That sucks. Coming out of an easy song with half health. Okay. Better make sure I use this break. Oh, there it is. I got this nasty tight spot in my IT, like right above my hip bone. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Crossing my legs and twisting. Oh, it really activates it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Better not get max unlimited. Okay.
Go toward the full combo.
What if Sega made DDR instead of Konami? Should make that meme of like, society if Sega made DDR instead of Konami. They wouldn't have bought out in the groove, that's for sure. What? I saw that early grate come down and got suspicious. Not suspicious enough though. Basically, like, I can't let my foot touch the down arrow at all, or it's gonna do something weird on me. I think what's happening is I'm hitting the, I'm hitting the inner circle, or at least I think I am. What? What are all these grates? Okay. Ooh, PSO2 stream. That could be a thing. I got a lot of grinding to do on NA. I had no idea I was creating comfy vibes. I would think the vibe would be degen, which I guess is comfy to me. Huh. And I do like sharing, so that's a feeling I can share. What? Look how much health I lost for that miss. Yeah, I could do PSO2 tonight after a shower. Oops. Oh, chat was an issue last time because my monitor was dead, but I have a second monitor again. And last time I just used my phone to look at chat, so one monitor wasn't even an issue, truly. That's good, so I didn't lose health. This is still a PB for the stage I made it to tonight. Or rather, just how lucky I've gotten with not rolling Max Unlimited. Like, everything else I can pass easily, but Max Unlimited is pretty hellacious on soft pad. Okay, full health? Oh, not yet. I think this is like a 6, 7, easy shark. Nice. And spin. And another spin. 1x is great. The stops are cute. Actually, not like I can deal with. Never played this chart before, and I can do the stops. I'll get caught up on chat after the next song when I get a break stage. Comfy vibe as any lurkable stream. I see. I never thought comfy is my vibe. Like, the music I make is very much like, listen to this in your room in the dark with headphones on kind of music. But my stream is more like, I'd rather be like, we both just finished smoking a giant joint and now we're gonna play video games for 6 hours, and like no matter what we do is gonna be fun and exciting. I don't know if anybody remembers him now, but like my favorite League streamer was this guy named Phantom Lord. Like, this is going way back to like season 1 and 2. He played a lot of Karthus. It was like viable back then, I guess. But his stream was always like, he always streamed like from midnight till 6 AM, like the graveyard shift. And he was like always like yelling and partying, like everything that happened was just the hype time. And that's like the kind of environment I want to create, like a place where night owls can just celebrate. Can't really do that in an apartment though. Oh yeah, my Hearthstone streams. Oh yeah, yeah.
Show us your dance.
Yep. Blizzard, more like Bootlegzard. I only play Hearthstone on my phone when I'm walking around, but during Rona, the only walking around I do is from one room in my apartment to the other. So that means I haven't played as much Hearthstone. I could play MTG Arena, I guess. Now that Historic is finally catching on. I want to play that new Gladiator format, like 100-card Singleton Historic. I got some whip decks, and like even with my tiny collection, there are over 100 cards, I gotta whittle them down. I can do Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams too, but I'm not that great at Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I like card games. Oh, I could stream Netrunner, I bet people still play that. See, there's a lot of stuff I like, but I never get the impulse to stream it. I'd rather just, like, play stuff while having another tablet and watching someone else a lot of the time. Because again, I feel like what I do is not special enough, or It doesn't appeal to a certain marketable demographic. It doesn't bring the viewer numbers in. But I should care more about quality than quantity. I love being able to just like have a back and forth conversation with people in chat. Even if I'm speedrunning Fazanity, it's not going to hold my focus 100% of the time. I'll have a chance to look at chat when I'm mashing through dialogue boxes. Well, that's not 100% true either. I know where all the little arrows are. You don't have to mash and Fazanity dialogue boxes. You just got to press A at the right moment. But it's not like being frame perfect is all that valuable. I haven't got Afronova yet either. Afronova could be a killer, maybe. And again, the problem is like I don't talk enough during my streams. I don't convey what my personality is. I've always been too idealistic, and I think that like you don't need personality to be a streamer. You just have to be a god gamer. Oh, here's Afronova, right when I was talking about it. I AAA'd this back in 2010 in the arcade. Big foot switch. Oh. Hearthstone has to be beaten. Well, I always play Reno decks, I guess that's a meme. I was playing Cracker Bees Druid for a bit too, where you gain 2500 armor. Goods. Full health. Oh, this is a 9. Easy 9, though. I thought this was the first 9 I passed. Or no, I feel was the first 9 I passed. This was one of my earliest ones. I was like, this isn't any harder than the light chart. It's just about time to turn the lights on. Yeah. The light from outside is insufficient. Don't ever stop. It's endless mode. Don't ever stop. Gotta remember how to read without soloing out skin. Competitive scene. Brutal game. Yeah, I run out of time in Magic tournaments a lot too. Guess I have brain fog. Now I get accidentally again. Nope. Oh, it's a 5-footer. I'll show ya.
him dropping drama. Radical rebel with the beat bomber. Fake MC, then I hang up higher. The mic is my time to pay the piper. Climb a rhyme going off as I kick them. You and the beat portray as a victim. Maniac, as the cut the rhyme to the supreme. With the war and talent, it's graceful.
I think I'm starting to get a little tired. I think it's kind of sad. But like, I've just been playing nothing but easy songs all day. And Max Unlimited. But I still feel ready to crush it if it comes up.
Are you ready? Work towards a full combo.
Not quite full health.
Are you ready?
Okay, I got a 5-footer.
Step.
That was risky. If I get a miss, I might not get my health back. Next stage. Yeah, most people. I think most people are just into Battlegrounds now. Oh, yeah, legs be getting tight.
Everybody's waiting for you.
Yeah, I know. Took too long on the brave stage.
Are you
Sorry.
ready?
Ooh,
Here we go.
Kakame. Revolution. I never really liked Battlegrounds. That's still the only auto chess I've played. You should see what Dota auto chess is like now that I know a little bit about how to play Dota. Isn't it just like actual Dota but controlled by AI units? This is my favorite part as a kid. Just getting to do the little walk around. Oh no, I don't have full health. It's here! It's here! Okay. Get everything we got. Oh, I comboed the end. Wow. We did it. Alright. We beat Endless
Are
Mode.
you ready?
Wait, wasn't this the first song I played? I have to think of... Might be thinking of another set. I guess we can't go back in the pod while we're still streaming. Or someone just look up how many songs are in DDRMAX2 for PS2. There's 62, I guess we made it. I don't know the song list that well, like, I'm trying to think of something I didn't do yet. Well, it's hard to think of that because of all the other attempts from earlier today. It's all blending together. Like, I know I played this song today, but I don't know if I did as part of this set.
Are you ready?
Now we're playing Sugaru again. I'm quite certain I already played this in this set. I guess I'll go to stage 100. There's no way there's 100 songs on Max 2. Okay, one more song, then I get a break stage.
Are you ready?
Train of Sorrow. Yeah, I think I did this already too. Oh, that was interesting. I got a max unlimited at the end of my rotation. Nice. How many songs? DDRMAX2 PS2. 42 songs? No way. Oh, that's DDRMAX. I think I did it. I think I looped them all. DDRMAX2. This list says 53, but there's a couple on here I don't recognize. It's got to be the arcade version. Seventh max. Seventh mix. Damn it. Default new songs, default return songs, hidden songs, challenge remixes, and boss songs. Okay, so 2 plus 7 plus 20 is 29, plus 13 is 42, plus 27 is 69. Apparently I've only got 4 songs to go.
Everybody's waiting for you.
Let's go a little farther then.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Gotta get past 69 just for the nice. I also played that earlier today, but I'm playing it on
Are you
shuffle.
ready? Here we go.
Feel like yesterday. One more, and we got the 69.
Are you ready?
There it is. Breakdown. This had to be the first song I played. This is my first song in multiple runs today. I'm gonna have to call it after 70 anyway, it's getting too late. Nice. Nice.
Are you ready?
Started my timer after the song.
Combo.
And you don't stop.
Really? No, no, not at the very beginning. This is like my fourth run today. I started on 1.5 shuffled, and then I was like, Max Unlimited is too hard on 1.5. So, just to keep it empirical, I just tried to pass Max Unlimited on shuffle, and I was like, yeah, screw that. There are some really unfortunate patterns that you can get. Like, you can get spin patterns into Max Unlimited stream, like ticka 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 ticka. Like, go 2 hours in the past from now. You can see by the stage counter at the top. Okay. $206.04 ago. Let me play one more song for good measure.
Show us your dance. Are you ready?
Will
Here
I?
we go.
Yeah, I think Will I was third.
Will I love you again? Will we be together again?
I guess I'll just do every spin until I fail.
The love we had was strong. Tell me what's wrong. Where did we go wrong?
Oh, I comboed it.
Tell me what's wrong. What did we go wrong?
Time is
Are you
almost
ready?
10 o'clock.
Let's step.
Another day turns into eternal fire. Waited all my life. Take me away.
Can't believe how well I'm remembering what to do after the spin.
Away from here. Take me away.
Trying to play dishwasher mode. Like non-step. Alright.
Luck was against
Good
you.
run.
Maybe. Game over.
Wow. 72 stages. Very nice.